Welcome to the Passion Planner YouTube channel. My name is Ben, I'm a member of the Passion Planner team. And in today's video, I'm gonna share a few quick 5-minute habits that you can incorporate into your morning routine. All you're gonna need is your Passion Planner and a pen. So personally for me, I find that my attention span becomes less and less sharp as I go throughout the day. As time passes and as tasks come and go, sometimes I have a hard time focusing on the smaller things that are gonna have a greater impact on my life and on the bigger picture. However, one way that has helped me overcome that is starting my day off with a clear direction during my morning routine. Implementing these habits into my morning routine allows me to stay focused on the things that are important to me during the day and will allow me to accomplish my daily goals while moving towards my bigger goals in the bigger picture. Essentially, I'm giving myself directions for the day so I can stay on track as much as possible. So now I'm going to share some tips, so have your pen and your planner out. Tip number 1 is take time to write down your top priorities for the day. Almost every day, I write down what my top priorities are for that day inside of my planner. So I spend a few minutes inside of my planner writing down what my top objectives are for that day. I try to keep the list small, otherwise, throughout the day, if I'm not operating at 100%, if I have too many things, then sometimes I get down on myself or I become frustrated because I'm not able to accomplish everything, or I spread myself thin and I'm not able to put my full effort into each of the tasks that I've assigned myself for that day. I just recommend acknowledging what your capacities are, and they'll be different for everyone, so start small if you need to. Usually I'll write down what my most important task is for that day in the today's focus portion of the Passion Planner, and then underneath I'll write down the other important things that I need to finish, but I usually have one important thing that I want to accomplish and then 2 other things. So I usually stick to 3. I like to keep it simple, and that's what works for me. So implementing this practice into your morning routine will hopefully give you a little bit more guidance as you start your day off. So tip number 2 is to batch your similar tasks together. One practice that we preach here at Passion Planner is batching your tasks when possible. And if you don't know what batching tasks are, basically it's taking similar tasks and doing them all at the same time so that you're not spending energy going back and forth trying to accomplish them. For example, if part of your day requires you to answer emails, the idea with batching emails would be doing them all at the same time, so in the morning or during a designated time during your day where you're doing all emails as opposed to answering one email here and then doing another task there and then kind of going back and forth. So you're just doing everything all at the same time so that you're spending less energy and you're staying more on task and being more focused. Something that I'm sure that can slow people down is transitioning from task to task. And so batching tasks just makes it easier to transition from one to the next. So as you're planning out your day, identify the things during your day, if you can, where you find patterns or similarities or things where you can do them all at once as opposed to doing them spread out through the day so that I can be more productive and more efficient with my time. So tip number 3 is to set deadlines for yourself. Be sure to give yourself deadlines and time limits. If you're someone who finds it hard to focus or procrastinate, this might be a great method to help you stay on track and stay focused and help you accomplish those daily goals. One thing that I'll mention is make sure that you're being realistic with yourself and you're setting yourself the right amount of time to get things done. I'll add that you want to challenge yourself, but not to the point where you feel stressed out or overworked. We all have different capacities and different factors that are influencing our day. Try this out and see what works for you. Tip number 4 is to write one small daily goal into your schedule that will lead to a bigger goal. If you're new to Passion Planner or haven't used Passion Planner for a long time, this is a main element of how this planner can change your life. Basically, the goal of it is to help you take bigger goals, long-term goals, and break them down into short-term actionable steps that you can incorporate into your everyday lifestyle. And for me personally, and more recently, especially with COVID and all the things that have happened in this past year, I've gotten a little bit overwhelmed with thinking about bigger goals and long-term goals. Passion Planner is here and is designed to help you take those anxieties and worries and break them down and figure out a way to get there and help you build a path where you need to get to. A common phrase that's mentioned around the office or around the team is, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is one bite at a time. And that's how it is with big goals. Sometimes it's overwhelming and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? but all it takes is one step at a time, one small task at a time, and eventually it will lead to that bigger goal. So those are all of my tips that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to take something away. Remember to be patient with yourself and challenge yourself to grow. Remember to take care of yourself, take care of others, and I'll see you all in the next video.